Allah usually says great punishment, painful punishment, but this time He says humiliating punishment. Why? Because when they try to humiliate the deen of Allah, then the only fair punishment is that they shall face humiliating punishment. Then Allah turns His attention to you and me and says, مَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيَذَرَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ عَلَى مَا أَنْتُمْ عَلَيْهِ. Allah is not one to leave you alone in the state that you're in. Allah will not just leave you be and let you just think that you have faith. حَتَّى يَمِيزَ الْخَبِيثَ مِنَ الطَّيِّبِ, until He can separate the good ones among you from the filthy ones. Some of you have filth inside of your hearts, and when the state of fear comes, and the pressure comes, and the stereotyping comes, some of you will abandon your faith, and that filth in your hearts will take over whatever good you had in it. Allah says He will put you and I through terrible, difficult circumstances so He can separate the filthy from within the ummah and cut them out. May Allah not make us see any of us from them. وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيُطْلِعَكُمْ عَلَى الْغَيْبِ. And Allah will never be one to inform you of the unseen. People come to the Sheikh, the Imam, the scholar, they come to, Sheikh, what do you think? When is all this fitna going to end? When are things going to get better? Allah says, Allah is not one to inform you of the unseen. I'm not going to say 3 more years, watch, everything's going to be better. No. That's actually what I've heard in churches. I go to church to hang out sometimes just to see what they do. I've been. And I actually, last Christmas, I want to know how they do da'wah. How did they get 100,000 people inside of a stadium and preach? So I went to listen. Well, what do these guys do? And they're like, this year is going to be a great year for you. The Lord's going to take care of everything. You're going to get yourself a promotion, and that divorce is finally going to be filed, and you're going to do great this year because the Lord promises it. I was like, what? Lord promises this year is going to be great? You know, we don't have that in Islam. Like, is this year going to be better than next? When is Allah going to finish this fitna? Or when are things going to get better? Allah told us very clearly, so we're not deluded and we don't even ask that question. Allah will never be one to tell you what's going to happen in the unseen. And the future of the ummah is in the unseen.
The hour is pretty much arrived. It's on its way. It's right there. He used the more immediate form of the sentence, the ismiya form. It's just around the corner. And the preparation for it is in the ayah before as what? La ilaha illa ana fa'budni wa aqim as-salata li dhikri. If you want to be ready for the hour that's coming. And the only reason you don't see the urgency of it, akadu ukhfiha. I'm almost hiding it. He didn't say I'm completely hiding it. He said I'm almost hiding it, meaning there will be signs of the hour coming. Right? And the signs are described by the Prophet ﷺ. So Allah didn't say I completely hid it. I'm giving you some signs. And the more signs you see, what should increase?
Your preparation.
Your salat should increase. Your dhikr should increase. That's what's supposed to happen. So He says, لِتُجْزَى كُلُّ نَفْسٍ بِمَا تَسْعَى. And so I'm almost hiding it so that every person can be given what they aspire, what they made effort towards. And this is the final point I want to make for you guys, inshallah ta'ala. What should we do? What should we do? Because I don't know, I think we should leave the country. I was like, how about we should make salat? How would be, you know, Allah is telling us the hour is arriving. You should get ready. How should you get ready? Be Allah's slave and make salah. Make proper salah. There's nothing that will prepare you better for the challenges that are ahead of you than the prayer. Allah is talking about prayer in the battlefield. Allah Azza wa Jalla is talking about prayer in every circumstance. Subhanallah. This is something to be taken very, very, very serious.